Hello! So I haven't done a video in forever, which seems to be the start of every single video that I do, because when you least expect it, things go nuts. So what I thought I'd do today is catch you up a little bit about where we are, how things are going, what's been keeping me so busy. So the big news, obviously, that most of you would know already is that we've got a baby on the way. I'm currently 33 weeks pregnant. So that means we've only actually got about 6.5 weeks before we meet our little one if she comes on time, which could be early, could be late, never know. So I'm very excited to meet her. But that's been the biggest reason I've been so busy, is getting ready for a baby. And I didn't know there was so much that you actually have to do to get ready for a baby. It's crazy. There's so much that you need, and I think probably the thing I'm most excited about is just a couple weeks ago we bought a new car, a very fantastic family wagon car. It's got I think 7 or 8 seats, and so it's ready for a family and ready to be used. So that one should last us for the next few years very well. We'll be installing the car seat a little bit later today, so that's also pretty exciting. But yeah, we've done a lot of stuff to get ready. I'm currently washing all of Ella's clothes, getting it all sorted for her, so that when she comes it's nice and fresh and clean. But yeah, I've been trying really hard to look after myself. I've had a very easy pregnancy. As those of you who know me personally, you've probably heard me say I can't complain. And the only real problem I've had was indigestion, which was the last couple months, but yeah, it's just about sorted now. The Digest tabs have been very useful. It's a little chewable tablet with the doTERRA Digestin blend in it, and it's surprisingly pleasant to the taste. Anyway, so I thought I would kick this off with talking about the oils that I have used throughout this pregnancy so far, the oils I will be using, most likely, if everything goes according to plan, during the labour, and then just after birth, what sort of oils I'd like to use for a little girl once she arrives in this big world. Most of my ideas have come from this awesome book over here. It is called Essential Oils for Pregnancy, Birth and Babies, written by Stephanie Fritz, who is a licensed midwife, and her practice uses doTERRA essential oils. So I've learned a lot from that, and we'll see if they work for me as well as they have for her other clients. So the first thing I have to rave about is the doTERRA blends that I have used in my belly butter. So as you can see in that picture, it's getting quite empty because I've used it a lot. But basically, here's my wee little belly butter jar that I used. Have a look on the inside. And the main ingredients in that one were coconut oil, cocoa butter, shea butter, sandalwood essential oils, patchouli, and lavender oil. So what I've been doing with those is rubbing them all over my belly and my back and anywhere there might be stretch marks as the tummy grows, which it hasn't done very much of, although we're right on track according to my midwife, so things are going well. But yeah, so those, I mean, that oil blend with that butter is meant to elasticize your skin a little bit, make it easier for it to stretch and grow, so that there is a smaller chance of having stretch marks. But as we all know, it's never a perfect solution to something like that. The other one I talked about was the Digest tabs, which have been really helpful with the indigestion. I have been taking the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality supplement program. It's these bottles over here. It's a monthly sort of renewal, and you take those tablets every single day, and they've got your omega oils, your minerals, some essential oils that are really good for your insides and everything, and that has been very helpful in helping me maintain energy and get everything done that I need to get done. I have been also been eating a lot of fruit, which has been great, especially now in summer. The stone fruit has always been my favorite, so I've been eating the plums and the nectarines and the cherries and everything that I can, because I absolutely love them. And there was a time when the strawberries were really good in this season, so I had heaps of those. I've been diffusing the On Guard blend for doTERRA oils, because that's helped to keep me healthy and keep my immune system nice and built up. So that's all the stuff that I've sort of been focused on as we've been getting ready for the little one to come. And now we will quickly talk about some of the oils that I intend to use, which will help to relax, manage pain, all sorts of things like that. So during labor, I intend to be diffusing the Balance blend in one diffuser, and having another diffuser with wild orange and peppermint going. So the Balance blend is the grounding blend, which helps you just to focus and breathe and relax, where the wild orange and the peppermint is invigorating, and it sort of makes you feel awake and ready for whatever comes. So those are the two main ones that I'll be diffusing during the labor. I'll also have a wee little spray bottle of water, which we'll put Balance in as well, so that we can just spritz it on the face when it gets a little hot, or on the arms, or any part of the body which feels like it's just too much. That's the calming spray that I intend to use, so it will hopefully have the double effect of cooling me down and keeping me grounded. So that's the hope there. In case labor stalls or something doesn't quite go according to plan, I'll be using myrrh and clary sage as my two focal oils, which I'll massage into my ankles and into my belly and my back, my shoulders, just anywhere where it can get into the system as quickly as possible. These oils have a good track record of helping your hormones balance out and get things going as quickly as possible, which is one of the reasons you actually stay away from clary sage during pregnancy, because you don't want anything to go very quickly. But yeah, so those are the oils that I'll be using in case the labor stalls or things just don't go quite right. And then after birth, which many of you would know, there is a lot of tenderness and pain, and so in order to help heal the perineum and other areas, I'll be using a blend of frankincense, lavender and helichrysum in a spray bottle. So that'll help sort of cool things down and just jumpstart the repair in the cellular, at a cellular level. Added to that, I'll probably also make sure that I have some neroli oil with me, because that's a really good oil which they suggest for bonding with baby. The neroli will sort of, it helps interact with your oxytocin levels, so if something's not quite right there again and I'm not bonding as well as I'd like to, then hopefully that'll sort of help with its with its smell and everything to get the right hormones going. Additionally, I'll also make sure that I have the Easy Air or Breathe oil available, because just to help with respiration, and I'll probably put some on baby's feet, a very nice diluted amount, just to make sure she can breathe well. And yeah, well, those are sort of the main ones that I'll be using for that sort of part of all of this. So it's all very exciting. There's a lot to think about, a lot to prepare for, and it's just around the corner. So just for funsies, I'll show you how our nursery is looking at the moment, and some of the clothes that I'm busy drying outside. It was meant to rain today, but hey, Dunedin brought out some sun, so it's great. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I'm hoping to run a pregnancy and labour class once this is all over, with what I've learned and what I continue to learn. So if that's something that you're interested in, hit me up, let me know. I'd love to tell you a bit more about it, and if you've got some friends or family who have young children and you'd like to know how to use oils with them, that's another thing I'd love to talk to you about. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, which will hopefully be within the next 6 weeks and not in 2 months' time. So see you guys.